Hey there everyone, Atesh here, back again with another video, and this time we are going live from a new studio. And this studio was originally designed to go live, but I never actually used it because it was not totally done. But finally, we are in our new studio, and this live quality is going to be way more amazing than what you have seen in the past. So first and foremost, I'm going to wait for a few people because hopefully YouTube will send notification. If you are here, just hit that like button and then just say hello. And we are going to start in a few moments. And in case you are having enough bandwidth, then you can hit on to 1080p as well because this live stream is going in 1080p. So whoop, bump that up and move on to your 1080p. Okay, so hey Jermaine, hey Supriyodas, hey Web Dude. That's a nice name, Web Dude. So hey, YouTube sent notification already. Thank you so much, YouTube. And 1080p, yep, you can bump it up to 1080p. And we are going to have a live session. First, hit that like button, and then I'm going to ask you, uh, is that a wallpaper or paint? It's a custom designed one. 1080p mode initiated. Thank you so much, Mr. Das. I am super happy with that. Uh, I'll call you Mr. Bora. Hello, sir. 1080p. Yep, finally 1080p. The live quality is awesome. So first and foremost, I'm going to ask you a question. Okay, so how is the quality of the audio? First, we're going to write a thumbs up for the audio. So we're going to say, hey, awesome audio. So post down in the comment section, awesome audio. If you're hearing this audio and you're enjoying it, because I know it's going to be, oh, I can see so many thumbs up. Good audio. Yep, audio is awesome. And yes, thank you so much. Finally, we were able to 10 on 10 on audio, video 10 on 10. Thank you so much. And finally, we are in our new studio, which was originally designed just for going live and for this purpose. And to be fairly honest with you, I was never happy with my live quality because it was so crappy, grainy. I didn't like it. So we moved on to the new studio, and finally we are having awesome audio quality and awesome video quality as well. Yeah, studio is a bit different. Yes, it is a bit different. You have just seen the one part of this studio. This is pretty big, gigantic space that I'm having here. So yeah, old studio was great. Yes, of course. It's just in the another room, so it's not gone anywhere. This is a new studio just set up for the live. You came to India. Yes, we are going to talk a lot about my trip, India, and all of that. So now that it's all clear that the audio quality and the video quality, we are totally rocking on that. Now the next thing we need to do is hit that like button. So go ahead and hit that. 360-degree view. No, it's not possible to have a 360-degree view right now because everything is so complicated here and so brittle that I cannot do it. Soon we are going to have a studio tour. Right now it's all messy. That's why I'm not having any studio tour. That's why. So let's start picking up the question. Hit already. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. Hey guys, go ahead and hit that. So what are the countries you have visited? In this trip, I have visited over not over exactly 11 countries, but I will not count Russia as like visiting country because I haven't seen much on that. So I'll say I have visited 10 countries. I started my trip from Berlin, which is in Germany, pretty amazing, and enjoyed a lot of part of the Germany. And then from the road, I it was totally a road trip. So I enjoyed the roads of the Europe and from Vienna, Prague, Austria, Bratislava, and all those amazing countries till the Poland because Warsaw was the last stop that I wanted to have that. Okay, do you have a React in some website? Yes, I do have a React course, but I recommend you to take it on Learn Code Online because we have a more control over Learn Code Online. If anything goes wrong with the payment, with the course, with the videos, we have quick access. So we can actually solve it quickly. So I highly recommend you to take it on Learn Code Online, but it's totally on you. Hey, Tesh, quality is good. Thank you so much. Anirudh says, hello, sir. Hey, Anirudh, I just took your number from one of the team member, and I will be giving you a call on Sunday. I hope you don't mind that. And I'll be involving you in our next Flutter project. So, Anirudh, welcome on board. We're going to be working on some projects onto the Flutter. So I've already taken up your number. By the way, in case you don't know, Anirudh is from our offline bootcamp batch and pretty active in the community. You might have seen him over again and again, and he's going to be helping us in improving more on our audio do app. So it's going to be pretty amazing. I have pretty good hopes with him, and he's a pretty nice gentleman dude. So we're going to be talking on that. Okay, Congo Anirudh. Yay, thank you. Okay, so please sell LCO stickers on Learn Code Online. Hey, Gurpreet, we are planning very soon to open up a merchandise section where T-shirts, some of the mouse pads, and some of the stickers will be there. But we need a little bit more team, and next team member is going to be joining us in mid of July, hopefully. So we need more people. We need more people. So Jatin is here as well. Hello, sir. Hello, Jatin. How are you? I hope you're enjoying this another amazing live quality that I always wanted to have it. Okay, can we merge PHP with QML? I have no idea about that. I have no idea. Being honest is one of the things I do. Do you have a plan for game development in future? We actually tried it once. We tried it, but the specs that we needed to make this course as well as record the videos were super high. So we dropped the plan of having a game development and all of that. So I think next we are not going to be doing it anytime soon. Is it better to purchase MacBook Air older version? Yes, of course. And we have a super chat question as well. So a person working in FANG company in India says there is no career and pay in cybersecurity pen testing in India. Your honest opinion on it, please. You said honest. I'll try to do that. Okay. A person in a FANG company, it's not like it's no career. Once you get into the FANG companies, it's not about just staying there for 1 or 2 years, because definitely if you're planning to leave in just 1 or 2 years, it's not going to be great in any company. At least give that company a few years, probably 3 years or 4 years at least. And especially these big companies, they expect, and the growth is pretty exponential once you start giving 4 or 5 years in that company. But again, it depends on what profile you are. I have a lot of friends who are working in these big brands, FANG, but they are just on the call, just the support. That's it. Some of them are just in review teams. So there are different kinds of job. One of my friend actually works in a FANG, and he is in the uh, Sunnyvale office, and his job is daily to pick up the coffee beans for everybody and just make sure food supplies are there. So yes, it's not like FANG companies totally always work on code. There are hundreds of other jobs as well. So yeah, depends on what profile you're working, what project you're working, your growth is going to be dependent on that. Another question was from, again, I actually forgot the name of the super chat guy. I should have done that. Bhavesh Kumar. Okay. So another question was about pen testing, your honest opinion. Now, my honest opinion about pen testing is that it's a great point to get started in your life because it opens up your mind quite a lot, and you are able to Google it quite a lot of things quite easily. That's one of the charm of being into pen testing. Another thing that I recommend is you get in touch with so much of the technologies so quickly that it becomes better for you. So starting with the pen testing is pretty good, and then it depends, do you like the community or not? Because I love the developer community compared to pen tester. I'm not saying it's a bad community. It's awesome. It's amazing. They're pretty heavy dudes there. But on the other side, I honestly, personally, again, personal opinion, I enjoyed more into the development community because the people are so supportive here, so helping. I just cannot define it much. I just love this community of developers. So I tend to, everybody is biased toward one thing or another. I am more biased toward the developers. So Anup Gupta says, how to get confidence in programming. To be honest, no idea. No idea. Just stay there, stuck in. Because even still, if we have to design, like we were today in the office, we're discussing that we need to design and code this new product for LCO, and our team had no idea. We don't know how we're going to do this. The only thing we do is we step by step move on, and we first do a MVP, like we should do it in React or Flutter or PHP. Then once this is decided, then eventually we just keep on building the stuff, looks things here and there, and then we have a proper path to go on. So it's not like we are initially confident about building any product. We are pretty sure that we're going to move it and take it to the next scale. No, it never happens. So confidence is something which the only confidence we have in our team is we're not going to give up. That's the only thing we always talk about. Do not give up, no matter what the case is. In the least possible or in the worst possible scenario, it's going to take a whole lot of time, but we're going to do it eventually. So that's what I'll be saying. Drinking tea plus watching your live. Samprit, you are the man. You are finally on the tea stuff. So yes, I love all the people who are tea lovers. Yeah, I do drink coffee sometime, but I'm a big tea fan, just iced tea. You know me. You know me already. Okay, thanks for the double security layer. I don't know what you're talking. I don't know. Okay, so let's get started. Love from Kolkata. Thank you so much, Kolkata. Samprit, if you're watching this, I know you're loving it. No iced tea today? No, I don't have iced tea today. I have just got a bottle of iced tea today. So just water, nothing. But I still drink all of my water, the uh, daily pack of water in iced tea bottle. Can't fix myself. Can't fix myself. I'm just iced tea lover. Okay, that's vodka. Yeah, that's vodka. And actually, I have got a glass of vodka also. In case you were, I was just wondering that. Hey, everybody says my iced tea as a beer, so everybody might be saying this a vodka glass, and this might be a bottle full of vodka. So you know. And that's one of the things you can learn here as well. Don't worry about what people say about you. People might be saying you have no skills about programming, you have no skills about design, you don't do good, you're not made for it. Don't worry about the people. Like, people all the time accuse me of having beer while having a live session, and today a lot of people say you drink vodka during the live. Don't worry about the people, just stay focused, keep on going, keep on working. Why didn't you completed your PhD? That's a story which all the people who have seen me on the live stage actually get to know. It's a story which I tell in person only, not on any live platform or any online platform. So yeah, and I have actually already got started to get some of the invites from the university. So in case you want to invite me at your university, I would love to come join, talk to you guys on some stage or something. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. Okay, so can we get a Laravel course? Not in the upcoming months. So you didn't tell your tattoo story. There is no much of the story behind that. So yeah, people are sometimes funny. So hey guys, if you have joined this live session a little bit late, make sure you first hit that like button, and then you can join in. Do you have girlfriend? Harsh Mishra says, hey Harsh Mishra, do you have a girlfriend? I would like to ask you. Okay, so Geet Ramchandani says, what is GSOC? How can I get a project in GSOC? Uh, in a simple, clear words, sometimes many companies just try to design project just like we have done this audio do, which is very, very small scale. Sometimes people do much bigger scale of that, and they need help. They need help from community, they need help from interns, they need help from other people, even the monetary funds. These projects are submitted to Google, and then Google evaluates if these projects are good or not. And once they decide that yeah, this project was good, they hire people through the GSOC who are already skilled enough to work on those projects. And once you get selected, you happen to work on some other third companies through Google and get paid for that. So basically, that's a little bit one part of the GSOC. Of course, it involves a lot of things as well, but that's one part of it. Uh, Anzar Bag says, "Is iced tea healthy?" I don't think so. Nah, it's not. It would be just a justification, and I say it's better than cold. No, it's not healthy. That's why I hit the gym more often, because I know I'm not drinking really nice things. So so please arrange boot camp in Pune. First, we need to finish our boot camp at Jaipur office. It's so much of a things. Haha, vodka. Damn it. Haha. Yeah, of course. Call this vodka. Yeah, vodka. Cheers for vodka. uh, Do you know about pesto? If yes, your thoughts. I would not like to put my thoughts online about any company, because it's not good for them. It's not good for me as well. It just starts unnecessary, kind of a rivalry war between all these things. Even if I say good words about them, it can start a lot of drama. And the last thing that I want on my channel is the drama. Let other people handle it. There are so many famous YouTubers who are handling these dramas, so I don't want that. I don't want a piece of drama for on my name. I'm happy with my own coding community. Surely Python versus JavaScript. That's all I think I love. But no, I don't want that kind of attention. So yeah. Okay, so thank a lot for live video, Anup. Thank you so much, Anup. I hope you are enjoying this live quality as well because we have bumped it up onto the next level. And yep, I am definitely going to get a lot of WhatsApp from the other YouTube friends who are going to say, hey, man, you are killing it on the live quality. Definitely that's going to come up. Do you watch Cricket World Cup? Not that much. I did watch the last game of India Pakistan because I have to. I hold Indian passport, so I would definitely watch India Pakistan game. I enjoyed it thoroughly. What a game. We won it, to be fairly honest. Wallpaper looks great, sir. Thank you, Samprit. Thank you so much. How to add a payment system in website? It depends on what website. If it's a WordPress, just a simple plugin, and depends on also what payment gateway you are using. Instamojo, CC Avenue, Razorpay, Stripe, PayPal, which one of them you are using. And then again, there is no shortcut way. So Hitesh, video quality is awesome. Best in business. Thank you. That's what I want to hear. That's always I love to hear when when I bump the quality up in any manner, whether that's my videos, whether my live stream audios, it gives me so much of the pleasure inside me that yes, I was able to do it and I'm super happy. And now I just feel that I should go live more often because of this quality only. You know, I'm still a kid inside, so I just get super excited about these live quality. Whenever the quality bump is there, I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, Hitesh, remove those switchboards behind. It's disturbing the background. No, I cannot remove those switchboards because these are important. One of them is responsible for my air conditioner, and another one is responsible for the socket through which this laptop usually gets charged. So, no, that's not going anywhere. This is how the Indian household entire thing works out. So, it's not going anywhere. It's going to stay there. I'll probably put a smiley on that, yeah, watch this. Some other distraction. I can move my head here, but no, I'm not going to do that. It's going to stay there. You like it or not. Sometimes I'm mean. Yeah. Just kidding, buddy. Just kidding. I appreciate your advice. I know this is a little bit disturbing, but it has no way to go somewhere else because it's going to stay there. Do you know Bulma framework? No, never heard about it. Probably I'll Google it a little bit. Your mic is awesome. Thank you so much. Do WordPress development have career in it? Nilesh, to be fairly honest with you, right now the current market of WordPress in India especially is not doing really, really well because they didn't actually bother to design any of their own products or any own services which they can lend or anything. They all what they did with this WordPress thing is put a bid onto the websites like us, what are freelancers and Upwork. They just do the bid and just take the project and design a website for them. And eventually, what happened is the market went low, 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 and pretty low. So right now, the WordPress, the only thing that most of the people are doing in the WordPress is taking their bids, doing the projects, and just handling over them. So it's not looking very promising. Okay, Bhavesh Kumar has another question. Sir, I'm planning to do CEH, OSCP, and some Red Hat certificate. Is it enough to start in pen testing, and should I go for or go for the development? Now, again, if you have interest in pen testing, there's nothing wrong in that. I would say that. But surely, I have my little bit like intention lying towards the development. That's why I love it. But this doesn't mean pen testing doesn't have opportunity. It has immense opportunity. One of my close friend Nikhil is just nailing it down in the opportunities of the pen testing. Recently, I guess, I'm not pretty sure, he was invited in Mexico for these pen testing stuff. So it's a pretty good job opportunity as well. But here I would like to address a little bit things. You're planning for CEH, OSCP, and Red Hat certificate. I would like you to reverse the order of it. First, go for the Red Hat certificate so that you have like plenty and plethora of knowledge about Linux. So that's the one thing you should do. And I would say you can skip the CEH part because Again, I'm starting a war on the certificates here. But to be fairly honest, you can skip probably the CEH part as well. OSCP definitely is pretty amazing, but I would say first go for the Linux so that you understand your system much better. So that's personal advice. Again, personal advice. No need to go offending on me. These are all personal advices. So yeah. Okay, so you're great. You're doing a great job as a teacher. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Hitesh Bro rocks. Thank you. Thank you, Saket. Saket says, any course on the data? What's your thought on Zoho? I haven't actually met anybody on Zoho, but entire Bangalore is a fan of Zoho. Everybody tends to use some or the other product of the Zoho. So I would say, yeah, Zoho. If you get a chance to work them with them, I would even love to know somebody from inside the Zoho about their work environment and all these things. All I've heard about is good words about Zoho. Never ever a single thing that I'm not satisfied with their services or anything like that. Entire Bangalore is a fan of Zoho. So if anybody from Zoho is watching or something, get connected with me on Instagram. I would love to have like a little bit chit chat. Do you know Mr. Sandeep Jain? The name is like pretty generic, just like Hitesh is a very generic name. Probably know him, not know him. Which Sandeep you're talking about? No idea. So yeah, it's just a generic. Where is your new studio? In the next room where my old studio is. So this is another room which was reserved to go live, and finally we are making advantage, and we are taking advantage of this room. We are using it. Okay. I can learn Flutter. Yes, you can. Anybody can learn. Your React Native course is awesome. Thank you so much. Your talk on 75% attendance, really true. Thank you so much. So in case you haven't checked out, some of you, I have done a TED talk which was on 75% attendance. That TED talk was not at all even well edited. Not at all. I'm not really much happy about the editing part of that TED talk. But I can understand because there was so much shouting, so much of the clappings, and things were going on that it's really hard to edit that kind of thing. But they kind of scrambled my voice and everything so badly. Again, it happens when too much of the shoutings and too much of these things were going on. But definitely, if you could have given me a chance, I could have edited it much better. So yeah. Update your all courses on LCO. We are trying to keep them as updated as possible, but sometimes things and technology do change so much that we have to release a new course. But yeah. Do you like bike trips, and how's your Harley? Uh, I am not into the bike trips anymore because I'm traveling quite far now into the far countries like Bratislava. Like one of the Bratislava is a country which probably most of the people haven't heard about that if it's a country in the Europe or not. So TED Talk link. You can just search on Google Hitesh Chaudhary TED, and it's the first one that comes up. I cannot share like right now. I have to move on to different tab and stuff. Come to GIT College in Udaipur. If you'll call me, I would definitely love to come. Udaipur is a nice place. Everybody wants to visit Udaipur. Can you offer an DSA and algorithm course in LCO? Maybe. Maybe in future. Maybe in near future. Maybe in far future. Who knows? Who knows what next course is coming up? Only me. What to choose, development or YouTube channel? Development, of course. But if you want to go to YouTube path, first you need to learn something to deliver it on YouTube. And again, don't rely on YouTube money anytime. It's not good. Probably if I had to buy a new camera from the YouTube money, I had to wait a long. So yeah. Or probably I had to wait like so much to buy a new Hasselblad. I would love to buy that camera, but you know, uh, next course should be rocking. Yep, that is for sure. Next course is definitely going to be rocking. After updating this existing course, I'm redesigning a couple of courses that will be available very soon. So much is going on at LCO. Can you offer a placement preparation course at LCO? Placement preparation, I would rather like to train you on the subjects like technologies and your projects and even data structure and even the coding questions, but would never like to train you specifically on job preparation because that is like building up your resume, giving you unnecessary advices and stuff. So rather, my approach is just work insanely hard on your projects, on your skill set, and then build enough of your Git and your project profile that whenever you walk into any company, everybody just says, "Ah, that's the man, that's the guy who can do our work in our company." So that's kind of a thing I would love to prepare people. Because when you eventually when you start anything, like we have placement cell or we have placement assistants, only the people you'll find in your boot camps, in your classes, are the ones who just want to get job, don't want to have knowledge. And I want to stay away from that people. I just want the people who are crazy enough to learn programming, crazy enough to work hard, are not quitters at all, and can just all the time think about code and programming and projects only. That's the kind of people I'm looking forward to build a community around. I honestly don't want people who are not crazy about code or crazy about working hard. If you're not that kind of people, probably I don't know if we will be able to sync or not. I just want you to work hard, as much as hard as possible. There is no path you can get without working really your uh, off. Sorry. Okay. Looking forward for courses on cloud. Hopefully, if we get this deal from the Amazon, we are talking with them, then definitely. Can Laravel handle 10,000 requests simultaneously efficiency? The word simultaneously is a bit tricky one. I haven't actually checked it out, so much of the simultaneous connection. MySQL definitely can handle it, no problem in that, but it should scale up in that way. Why aren't you making more one vlog rooms? I thought it's not a good idea. So that room is no more there. Sir, turn on slow mode. How do I do that? Actually, I think that needs to be done at the start of the video. Right now, it's not possible. Yeah, I should try it sometime in the private mode. I have no idea how to do that. Super awesome video quality. Woohoo! Finally, awesome video quality and awesome sound quality. Even if I get closer to the mic, it becomes much more awesome. See that? I told you the mic is pretty awesome. Told you it's pretty awesome quality. What is happening to your brother? Nothing. He's just rocking. He's awesome, doing pretty awesome job. So nothing, nothing. Uh, okay, so how to enter into the field of cybersecurity? I think we have talked quite a lot on the cybersecurity in this one particular. About React, how to start for web. In order to get started with anything like React or Node or anything like that, I highly recommend to first finish up my series on JavaScript. That is going to be super helpful for you. So, so when you're coming to Goa, when you're inviting me to Goa, I'm always ready, and I love. There's a shop in Goa just near. What was that name of that shack or something? I forgot the name of that. And there's this gelato ice cream just at the four-way. I just love that shop. Love that. Most of the time when I visit Goa, most of the evenings are just there only. So it's really tough to continue programming while you are in school. Yeah, I would give you on that. It's definitely tough because school is so much. Saksham is your real brother or cousin brother? Real brother, definitely, bro. Real brother. Uh, he's my real brother. Looking forward for your courses on cloud. It depends. It depends if we were able to crack some deals with that. We actually wanted to have this Amazon deal that give us some of the credits so that we can pass on these credits to our students who enroll in our courses. Because most of the people don't have the credit card to start the courses on AWS and stuff. So that's why we are having it. Do Udemy certificates are worth having to get? People now are aware that Udemy certificates are pretty easy to grab. You can just enroll in any free course, just tick, 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 and get a certificate with that. So, yeah, people are aware of it. Whatever you are doing, people are aware of it. So, just be cautious about it. Sometimes people do have skills, sometimes they do have just the certificates. So, yeah. Okay, so there is a fun question. Most asked questions, probably always people say to you that when you will get married. Why so hurry in getting married? AWS accepts debit card too. No, it doesn't accept all banks' debit card. Only limited banks' debit card are accepted there. We had a detailed talk on that. So they don't accept the all banks' debit card. That's the one case. So we have to think onto a bulk scale. That's the thing. Mic name. I am actually thinking to make a video about the gadgets and the computers and the devices that I use on a daily basis, including this mic, the other mic that I'm having, the camera that you're seeing right now, which is definitely one step ahead of what we were using, but that's not the actual camera that I've ordered. I've ordered a few new things so that we can have even amazing, awesome quality of the live. This is just like 80% or 70% what I wanted to achieve in the live. The 100% is going to be something uh, which will come later on. LCO will beat Udemy. No, that's the one wrong notion which a lot of people get, that we are competing with Udemy. No, we are not. Udemy is a marketplace where anybody can upload their courses. On Learn Code Online, we are very restrictive. We don't allow anybody to publish their courses or any kind of check of that. So yeah, I know it's pretty common thing to say that, yeah, you are competing with Udemy. No, we are not. We are not even looking. We are even looking that as a kind of a pioneer who can inspire us to do more business decisions and more marketing decisions. So we are not even comparing or competing ourselves with those. We are pretty much a unique boot camps and courses and a more centric community towards programming, and we want to stay like that. We don't want to compete onto them. We just want to focus on ourselves, whatever our vision is. So no competition with other things. Mic model name. Actually, I also have to check what mic model I have is, because I have two exactly same mic. This is definitely from the Australian company. You might haven't heard about the Australian company Rode. But yeah, that's that mic. But I have actually two versions exactly similar looking, so I have to check it. I don't want to touch it because it's gonna wobble it so much. So yeah, LCO is amazing, finest learning library, no competition. Yeah, we don't have any competition with Udemy, Udacity, or any of the other brands that's out there. We want to keep our courses very precise, centric, more responsive in the questions and all of that. Do you support PM Modi? I like to stay away from politics. Because to be fairly honest, whether it's Modi or anybody else, they are not doing anything good for the engineering community. They are not revising our curriculums, not doing anything for the education. And unless until you are doing not doing anything from engineers perspective, from this entire medical perspective, I'm not happy about that. Surely improvements, one improvement that I like, my country is much more cleaner now. I love that. But yeah, surely on the end game, the politics is politics, so you should not get much involved in that. Yeah. Are you looking for girls who likes programming too? That was a fun one. That was definitely fun one. React or Angular? We prefer React. We prefer React. Yeah, everybody is biased. We are biased toward React a little bit. Yes, education reform is needed. Reform is needed. Yeah, of course, education reform on a very, very big scale is needed. Are you playing PUBG? No, I stay away from uh Mandir. No, don't want to say that line. Competitive programming versus real world development. I always say that it's always a good idea to spend like 3 or 4 months in competitive programming, but you should definitely move away from it, because a company when hires you, that's not all about just competitive coding or competitive programming. It's just a one hurdle that they are putting in front of you. But at the end of the day, you will be working on projects. You should be working on projects to show them, as well as when you'll be moving into companies, there you'll be working not on the competitive programming but on the projects. So if, let's just say, you have 100% of the time, I would say just 5 or 10% should be spent on competitive programming. And then, like, if the 100% is there, first initial phase will be for learning programming, uh, then data structure piece, as much as you can give, and then sometime on the competitive programming. So of that all 100%, I would say just give 5 or 10% to competitive programming, and probably a huge chunk, like at least 50% of that, in building up the projects, and as much as you can make this project into a complicated manner, like using of databases, so many users, so many level of authentication, so many barriers of that. So yeah, that's what I would suggest anybody, and that's a good approach. If you'll just sit back, relax, think, you'll think that, yeah, that's a better approach. But again, everybody gives you a different opinion. I'm just giving you mine. Okay, so there are so many questions. Is this a FAQ or planned stream with topics? No, this is just a random FAQ. If we'll just stream out with something planned or something, that would be just one way conversation. Like, I want to deliver something, probably teach you something. I don't want to do that because for that, I have videos for the one way communication. And for the two-way communication, I have just this chat. And I also do sometimes communication through my Instagram. Actually, I'm super active there. So, yeah, we do that from. Love from Rajasthan, Wrestling Dangle. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Spaces or tabs, which one do you use? I prefer spaces, but in most of the cases in the tutorials, I have to use the tabs because the spaces are like notes no so much easily visible. That's why I have to use the tabs. I don't like it much. I prefer spaces because that consumes less of the space on my screen. So yeah, I honestly prefer spaces, but I always use in the tutorials at least the tabs. Are you planning to expand LCO in other cities and states? Not as of now, because we want to expand it pretty massively once we are stable here. We're definitely stable here, but I think we can reach more audience by staying in Jaipur only. We have other plans for it. And when we move on to the next city, then again, uh, the problem is monitoring and controlling the quality that we are able to deliver here. The pressure at our offline boot camp is like super because we pressurize students and all these things too much. So, yeah, that's one kind of a thing we do. So, as of now, we are not planning to uh, move into other states and other cities as of now, but surely that can be one of the thing in the future. So, yeah. Do you listen songs? Not much. I only listen to the some of the selected songs, which you can actually see at the end of my usual videos on the YouTube. So on that, I actually show some of my playlists, some of the things that I listen. I put them. Have you watched the Silicon Valley show? Not yet. I wanted to, but didn't got much time for that. I was busy in watching the Money Heist, which is pretty amazing show. If you haven't watched it on Netflix, you should definitely. What about giveaway? The giveaways definitely are going to get started once we finish up building this project. I think we'll start building this project in August, and then we will start our giveaways back. It's not going to be just giveaways. It's going to be moreover challenges and all these stuffs. LCO should be in Jaipur only. As of now, this is the plan that we want to reach to many states and countries even through the Jaipur office. So that's what we are doing. Just loving LCO bootcamp. Thank you so much. I think most of you don't know that in order to create any offline bootcamp, first we have to go through a rigorous process of almost 1 or 1.5 month to prepare these contents, these PDF that we give as a challenges, and the solution that we discuss on the next day, then the projects, then the entire thing that how we're going to teach that, how we're going to take down this problem. It takes almost 1.5 month to design all of these things with the team. So then the team is actually capable of doing all of that. What if Google shuts down? Something else will come out. Not much worried. I'm actually too much optimistic about that. Too much positivity is in me. If something will go away, next thing will come up. So yeah, why to get worried so much? How you manage time? That's one of my skill, super secretive skills to manage the time and everything. Seriously, why Jaipur though? Pune, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad would have been a better option. Surely, better option, but expensive options as well. And those definitely Bangalore was in my thought when starting all of this. And at one point, I wanted to move the LCO to Bangalore as well. But then I realized that what we can do from Jaipur in a very big space that we are having in Jaipur is not at all possible in Bangalore and the environment there. I think we can do much better job from Jaipur office. And you have already seen that we were able to deliver all these things from Learn Code Online, everything from Jaipur. So Jaipur is not very crowdy, a very amazing city to live in. So I thought let's start everything in Jaipur, which is by the way a beautiful city. Thank you so much for contribution to the computer community. Thank you so much. It really feels great that I was able to contribute something in this amazing, awesome community. Uh, you are really an inspiration, sir, for developers. Thank you so much, Nishchal Verma. I am really happy to build more community, and in the future as well, we have big, amazing, awesome plans. Those plans will get active in August. we will do that. How do you take care of your eyes when you're code for long hours? I actually don't. I do have big dark circles that sometimes are prominent in my videos, easily visible. But yeah, will you make more videos on Flutter? No, not as of now because our course is already completed. If you're talking about the YouTube stuff, the YouTube series is like way beyond. We have already a full-fledged course on Flutter with lots of videos. So yeah, what is problem in Jaipur? It's an amazing city. Yeah, everybody has their own loving city, so I'm not criticizing any other cities or this city. Everybody has their opinion about it. So yeah, opinions are good. Do certificate matters? I use torrent for courses. Oh my god, Omkar, aren't you not shameful for using torrent and not supporting the instructors who are working so hard in bringing the courses? You should be really shameful for using torrents and pirating these courses. Absolutely shame on you. I'm being honest. So Juma finally got a job. I saw that thumbnail of the video. I wanted to see that video. Uh, I will watch it just after this live. I wanted to see that video. When you are free, usually I'm never free. I have to take out time, and free is pretty not so good word when with comparing with my time. So usually I'm not. Please have a visit to Hyderabad. I would love to visit Hyderabad because I my Hyderabad last visit was around like what 1.5 year back. I would love to come back and see if they have cleaned the area near the Charminar or still it's the same, so that I can click better picture of that. Last time when I visited that, it was so much of the construction going on, so much of the crowdy. I was not able to click a good photo. I would love to do that with your. What was that? Okay, late to the party. Yeah, Mr. Verghese is a little bit late. But I hope you are, Mr. Verghese, you are pretty happy because usually, whenever we talk about it, we usually talk about razor pay stuff, which most of the people don't understand even. But it's okay. And Mr. Verghese, if you are here, how about the live quality? Bump it up to 1080p and let me know how the audio and video quality is because we have done some of the upgradation in our studio. And I hope you are enjoying this next awesome, amazing sound and audio quality and video quality too. Check the email I replied. Uh, you replied on the email. I'll check that out. Can you conduct LCO bootcamp in Hyderabad? We are getting a lot of. You look so sleepy. No, I'm not. I haven't taken the dinner, and after that, I'll make a few videos as well. So yeah, damn good. Thank you, Mr. Vergis. I hope we are doing a great job in the quality. Quality is great. What changes you have made? I have moved into an entirely new studio. So not moved actually, it's another room in my studio. So yes, we have bumped it up the quality so that we can put another benchmark in all those people who are going live. We have sent a benchmark for them that yes, this is the quality you are looking up for. And then we'll move on to the next quality. Don't worry for that. Any books for machine learning? Your email. Okay, so many questions are coming up. So, books, I would love to mention a couple of packed publication books as well, and one book from O'Reilly as well. But actually, the team is actually still finishing up and going through those books. They are pretty helpful, so I'll ask them about their reviews. Did you like it or not, and all of that. So, yes, we'll be doing that. And then I can actually recommend you all these books because without even reading those books, how can I recommend that? So, yeah. So LCO iOS application need to be updated. Yes, it definitely. And I think the next update in the iOS application will come up in the next week, by the end of next week. Hopefully, not pretty sure, but yeah, I think by the end of next week, the iOS app will also get update and will be exactly same like the Android app. 5 unlike for this video. Why? Don't know. It happens. Will you make a video about your tour? I was thinking to discuss all these aspects of traveling, why you should be traveling, why I picked up those countries, and all these things. Best IDE. To be honest, not IDE, but I think I love an editor right now, which is VS Code, everybody's favorite. So yeah, we love VS Code. Actually, entire of our staff and everything. Do you like Neptel? Uh, I like them in the sarcastic manner that they have so much of the resources, so much of the amazing trainers and teachers, so much of the good cameras, even the studio, and still they did so much of the crappy jobs with the video. No interaction, no cut shots, no color editing, no grading, no cut scenes. And how could you mess up with so much of the resources, so much of the talented people in IITs and NITs, and still what you were able to deliver? That Doordarshan music and some crappy videos, you had the best out of the best teachers who can just literally innovate in the field of teaching and as well as the subject as well. And what you did, you could have called me. I would have done a better job in that. Honestly, nobody is going to watch an entire hour and a half of videos. It's so boring. You could have innovate there. I thought that's going to be the next upcoming level of education, but I have even met the people who says after watching the Neptel IIT videos, I'm thinking not to go into the IITs if this is the way how they teach. Oh my goodness. And that's the fact. It's not just me. You can see the comment section. People are already saying it's so boring. Yes, it is. Anybody and everybody sees that. So yeah. Oh my goodness. So much of money and so much of the resources, and yet what you did that. So yeah. How do you keep motivating yourself? I'm always pumped up kind of a guy. I'm always like pumped up and super excited, like almost everything. So yeah. Okay. So is the future trend in is CSS grid layouting? Yeah, the CSS grid is going pretty nice and awesome. I need a little bit water. So hmm, somebody says won't sleep, see Neptel. And yeah, that's kind of a fact. Naptel lacks of designers and video editors. Yes, of course, 100%. They just turn on the camera and just sits back and just publish it on YouTube and stuff. You could have your own servers just like Amazon or something. You could deliver that. You have resources. I know it personally. I know some of the amazing programs that are being used in IIT Bombay and IIT Guwahati. They are so amazing. Just use them. But no, no iced tea. Yeah, today I am not drinking iced tea because I have to take my dinner. My dad is waiting. They says, first you just go your life, finish up that stuff, and then we're gonna have dinner. So, ah, then I'll be going back. Okay. Okay. So a couple of questions. I like the LCO video player in Android, but in web it is not that much good. I think there. Yes, actually. We haven't actually updated our player in the web. First, we are updating our Android app, then iOS app, and then the web will come out. So, Android is all done. By the end of next week, we'll be able to update our iOS app as well. And then, hopefully, very soon, we're going to update our web as well. Okay, so how to continue programming while you in school? Any advice? I didn't start my programming in the school, so yeah, I have no idea for that. Please workshop in Jaipur, sir. If you are in Jaipur, why don't you visit our office anytime? You are more than welcome to visit office and collect even at least your sticker of I write code. That's a pretty amazing sticker. Okay, so it's time for me to go to my business, which is another business like family business. So I need to go back to my dad and enjoy the dinner. I hope you are also enjoying your dinner or snacks, whatever you are having. Okay, so one final time, we're gonna say just bye bye, and we're gonna also write our city name as well. So bye bye from Jaipur, and let me know where are you from so I can see from where people are watching it. So let's just see what is coming up. Good night is coming up. So just say bye Kolkata, Mumbai. Good night from Bangalore, Kerala, Guwahati, Nasik, Kerala, Chennai, Hyderabad, Nepal, Coimbatore, Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata, Punjab, Haryana, Jalandhar, Ahmedabad, so many cities, Bangladesh, Ranchi, Churu, Bhopal, Jaipur. That Jaipur guy, awesome. Bye bye from Pune, Kolkata, Vizag, Patna, Cuttack. Okay, so many cities. I love to see that. Pilani, Dehradun, Bhopal, Bhavnagar, uh, Palitana, Jaipur, Jhansi, Hyderabad, Mumbai. Bhavnagar again, Champawat, Lucknow. So many amazing. Okay, so that's it for this amazing, awesome live session. I hope you have enjoyed the quality as well. That's it for the live. And join me up on Instagram as well, Hitesh0141. Probably we can go live from there also tomorrow. So don't forget to follow me up on Instagram, Hitesh0141. Bye bye, and keep writing amazing code. And don't forget to share with me in the stories of Instagram. I would love to share that. Bye bye.